Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another CDR race, Season 5, and we're here at Silverstone in Great Britain. Be a 26 lap race, made the 18 corners that form this track's 5.9 kilometre circuit. And as usual, you'll have the 3 qualies, losing 5 on the original 2, and then a 10 person shootout for quali 3. Should be a good race today. Interesting track, can be very good race. A lot of times you get at least a few crash outs, so we could either be in for a very boring race but a very entertaining race, but I'll lean towards the second one. Alright, all dry. Looks like this will be a good race then. Not too many safety car lads. You've got what you want. Let's see who's out first. We've got Ken. As usual, Mr. Bolter's out first. So we got Mr. Porter, followed by Dan. And then I believe is that Colin or so? So it's Colin coming afterwards. So these will be the first 3 people we'll have going across the line. Let's have the tower in the form of Joe who's on. And here we go, start of Mr. Bolter's lap, going around turn 18. This should be the starting setter. Good first sector there from Cameron Border. Come through turn 9, going into Max and Beckett. Sector 2. A 104 flat. That's like a rocket of a lap. Going round to turn 15. Here we go. Last couple of corners. Let's see what the setter lap is. Pardon me. Set up a 128 flat from Cameron. As usual, setting the pace. I believe it's... Oh, who's next? Joe here? No, okay. So it is Colin next? Yeah, it is. Come around to turn 16, 17, come around to turn 18. Let's see, what lap is Colin gonna play it on? Ooh, 129.2. That'll be fine for Colin. I believe our next one should be Jahi. Oh, he's pulled over. So here's this going past. So a duster. Duster, sorry. Go around turn 16, 17. Coming to turn 18. You're looking to beat the 128 set by Cameron. Oh, is he going to get it? No, it's a 128.9. Scotty on our lap here then. Come on, 16, 17. Come to turn 18. And that is a 128.4. That's a good lap for Scotty there. Put it on an out lap. Collins on an in lap. Max on an out lap. Colin on an out lap. This JJ. 1 on 4-4 up in 3-second sector. He's looking on for a good lap here. As he keeps it clean, he should be on for a good lap. Once again, turn 16, 17. They're coming through turn 18. And he's got a 128.8. That'll put him third. It's a good lap for JJ. Albie coming through. Robin goes fifth for 128.8. Albie going third or 128.6. Here comes Duckstar. He's on a burner lap by the seems of that. So we've got MDG coming next, going through turn 16, 17, going through the turn 18. What's the lap going to be? It is a 128.8. Oh, and Sinks goes to fourth for 128.6. And there goes Matthias into ninth for 128.9. Tom Woods is on an out lap. Yeah, here we go, we've got Colin, 16, 17 here. So right through the final corners. What lap are we going to have for Colin? He's at 128.6, which puts him into P3. Max on a burner by the seems of it, going 12th. Robin is on a disqualified lap. Rabico is on an out lap. Duckstar is coming to the pits, I presume. Albie is going for another lap. Okay. That's interesting from Albie, but no one can question it. If he's got a tactic, then he can use his tactic. Seems that Cameron's also had to go for a second one. Here comes Andy Boy, and that's going to take him to P5 with a 128.6. Wish they were monsoons all the time. To be quite frankly honest, if you did get it, it wouldn't be a shocker. This track is absolutely, I don't know the way to put it, but it's very reliable if you're hoping for rain usually. But we've got it this time, so you win some, you lose some. Here comes Max, final corner, and that's it's a good lap. Right, second to 128.4. That's a good lap for Max. Dan finishing his out lap, so he'll be on the lap now. That's Colin on another lap. Oh, Oh, burn by the things of it. He's a bit to start his lap. Here comes Robico, and he's gonna go into second at 1:28.1, only 700ths off of Mr. Poulter. That's an unbelievable lap. Okay, that's Andy going into the pit lane. Cameron also going into the pit lane. Max on a disqualified lap will most likely go to the pit. But the next one is going to actually be Dan. Oh, he's got a disqualified lap. So he'll be going to a second run, I see him. We go to Rubico, he's on his in lap. Duckstar is on an out lap. And Colin is also on a lap. Well, it seems he's also on a burner because he's quite far behind. And Bruce's out lap as well. Well, it seems we've got people going in and then new ones coming out ready to put on a better lap than what they've put on as of now. So we're getting to the latter stages of Quali 1 where everyone will start coming out again except the more confident people of their position. So there's Colin pitting. Here comes Duckstar. He's going for a lap now by the seams of it. And we've got, I believe this is Bruges, yeah, Bruges going to find the corners to start his lap. And that should be Jahu on his out lap as well, so we should have Bruges followed by Jahu, and then I believe followed by Tormund, I believe. Yeah. So we'll be going in that order. Duxer, apparently fast sector 1, I'm not awfully certain. We'll know when we get round to the second sector, as Mr. Paul's had a 104 flat, so we'll know if it's quicker there. Let's see what Duxter's time is going to be coming through these. He's 2 temps, well, he's about 1.5 temps over, but that's not too much. Let's just hold down this last sector and you could be extremely close between first, second and third at this point. Here comes turn 16, cleanly through turn 16, 17, going through final corner. What's the lap gonna be? It's a 1:28.4. It's third. It's not. It's fourth. Dropped out by 29 thousandths to max. Bruges third with a 1:28.2, and I believe that should be. Is that not Tormund? That is Cameron Poltank going. Right, that was Cameron. What did I expect? Of course it's Cameron. Here comes Tormund round the final corners, going to last. What's the time gonna be? It's a 1:29 flat. That was in P16. He's still very much in the danger zone. Sociopath going 8th with a 1:28.5. There's JJ Trim coming through here. By the looks of it, he's on for a good lap as well. Very close to 104. About 103, I believe, through that second sector. This could be a very good lap for JJ. Just hold it down. Here it is. Through the final 2 corners. And that's a 1:28.5. That puts him at just above Sociopath. That's a very, very nice lap for JJ. Duxton on a burner lap, Bruges on a burner, and Cameron, and of course Cameron is a fastest sector 2. Honestly, at this point I shouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be quite surprised if they're the same tyres as earlier as well. But there he goes. Through 17, going to turn 18. What's he going to be? Is he going to be the 127.5? It's ridiculous. And if they are on scrub set from earlier when he did like 4 laps extra, we could be breaking to 126s. This could be some ridiculous times going through this. What is it going to get closer and closer? That's Dan going 14th, I believe. Yep, going 14th for 128.6. There comes Robin. Oh, Robin's got a DQ'd lap. Yeah, I've got it. Who is it next? Is Cameron coming back in. So the next one is MDG, 1044 comes through that second sector. This could be anywhere near the top 5 if you have it this there. Good for the last 2 corners. It's a 128.6. It puts him into 14th. He's got out of the danger zone. Oh, Dan is the one that could drop. Interesting. So there's MDG's on the edge of the danger zone here. You got Robin who can drop him here. He's gonna get him. Whoa! It's an improvement, but not enough. But Matthias, who's got disqualified. We've got Colin coming through with a few cars ahead of him. We need to get out of the way quickly to allow him to get through. Oh, that's nicely done. Let Colin straight past. And DG will not be improving. So here it's all on Colin here. See if he can escape the danger. He does need to improve nearly 6 temps. But we've seen from Colin, he's got the pace, he just needs to get it out. He can do this. Come on, Cole. Going through Max and Beckett. What's the time going to be coming through here? A 104.7. So there's a moment we're looking around P15. This is very, very close. Go, final 2. Going to turn 18. What's he going to be for Colin? It's a void 17th. It's a 128.8. He's not escaped. And I believe that's it. Yep, Robin has pitted. That's it. That is your final standings for Q1. That means we are losing Robin, Colin, Matthias, Dortmund and IFR. I believe IFR had a quali ban, that's why he retired so early. But Q1 goes to a storming Cameron Poulter. Nearly, actually over 6 temps ahead, only person to break into the 127s, and securely in as well. Alright, just another reminder, the 5 that we're losing on this quali: Robin, Colin, Matthias, Dormand, and IFR. Oh, and also hello. Hello, blue. Abusing me, you wish. Haha. Easy on the ass. Come on, Scotty, be on the air, lad. Oh. Well, look, it's Scotty doesn't exist. Well, if anyone's here in Tier 2, Tier 1, sorry, I'm gonna need you to invite Scotty, because it apparently doesn't exist, even though I know I've added him. Who have you got out first? Is it J or JJ? JJ out first, followed by Yahoo. I believe that's MDG out third as well, so that'll be the first 3 to cross the line. Right. With JJ doing our first lap to set the pace for the rest of the lobby for Q2. Going through to the end, going to the first DRS zone, going to the end of Sector 1. Let's see the pace he's got at the minute. It's going to be a 27.9, followed by Yahoo's done around the same, I believe. Comes JJ, 10-15. Coming to the end of the track, turn 16-17. Going through, round to turn 18. And it's going to be a 128.7 to set everyone off. It'll be shortly followed by Ja, who I believe. Yep. Ja, who's pitted. So I believe the person behind him is on an outlet. So the next one should be MDJ, who's coming around 10:15. Turn 16 and turn 17 through to the last corner. Is he gonna get to P1? Yes, he does. Just over a 10th with the 128.6. I'll put him into P1. I believe that's Andy Boy next. Yep, 128.4 on the mediums. Interesting strategy. He's going for the. He's starting on mediums. Not quite sure what's going on there. Rebecca goes first, 128.1. Colin, 128.3, put him in second. Sociopath going fifth, 128.6. Albie going second with 128.2. Sinks going seventh with 128.7. But the next one's Bruges. Yep. And that's a 127.9 for Bruges. First one to break into the 127s. Interesting. Well, barring Cameron at the start of earlier, but we'll ignore that for now. GG's pitting. Anti-boy's going to pit. This Cameron about to start his lap. I believe the next one is Dan. Yeah, next one is Dan. A 104 flat. What is Dan gonna put on? It's a 128 flat. Less than a 10th behind first, in of which is Bruges. It's a good lap from Dan, securely into the top 10. Sinks into the pits. Rubico into the pits. There's Jacques who's on the outlap here. And that's Albie behind him, who's going for another lap. So the next two is Duckster, who's coming down to the pits. That is, yeah, Bruges pitting. So the next one will be Max. Okay, no, Max on his outlap. The camera put and there's the 1037. Nearly 3 tenths quicker than Dan's middle sector. He's on for a 127.7 as it is, and then you've got this final sector. This could be a flyer from Mr. Porter, and it is going to be a 127.6, put him securely into first once again. There's no questions asked, and that's actually slower than the Q1 time, which could clearly show that he still has more to go. And if he's taking the time to, if he hasn't even had some difficulties in track, or he's allowing himself to be slow but quick enough to secure the first place, it does bar the question of what he can bring out in Q3, because quite seemingly that's where everyone seems to bring out the proper big guns. Jahu 16 through 17, quite nicely through, and that's a 128.8 that puts him in 13th. He's a bit slow getting across, a bit slow getting out there. Oh, going on a bit of an expedition route there. Interesting choice of route from Jahu. Here comes Max, a 1.35. Max is on a blitzer. Oh, this is a very, very interesting lap. Oh, this could be very good. Oh, a 1:27.3 from Max. That's Cameron into the pits. Yahoo with his DNF lap. Scotty apparently first with fastest section 1, but he hasn't yet to put a lap on, so can't believe that data. Going through turn 9, going into Max and Beckett. We saw from Max his middle sector was around a 1:03.5. So let's see where Scotty lines up with that. A 1:03.9, so he's only about 4/10 setback at the moment. That will stick him close to P3 with Bruges. As long as he keeps this sector nice and secure, keep it tight through these corners. Get in quickly, get out quickly through turn 16, 17. Yeah, nice quick acceleration. This could be a good lap. 1:27.9. Ooh, 8 thousandths slower than Bruges, but it puts in P4. That's a very, very, very good lap for Scotty. And I believe the only other person, the person on the lap now is Rebecca. Don't know what. Fastest sector, whoa, he's gone. Fastest sector 1 as well for Don there. Who is the next one to come across? Scotty's pitting. By decision, last second decision. Duxter's 14. He's going for the pit lane. So you got JJ coming through just after sector 1, coming down towards turn 9. No, but the other person, yeah, it's Rubico, who had the unfortunate spin towards the start of that. No, is Rubico going to go for another lap, or is he just going to hold off? No, he's going for another. Here you go, start of Rubico's lap. We'll let him get on with that, we'll watch JJ's lap as he's come through turn 18. What lap is he going to be for JJ? It's 1:28.3, that puts him 7th. Slots just in between Rubico and Albi there. So the next one will be Rubico. Fastest sector 1, apparently. So it looks like he's on for a good lap here. Going around to turn 9. Nicely through, come through Max and Beckett's towards the end of sector 2. We saw from Max on 1:03.5. Let's see where Rubico comes in contention. A 1:03.5 as well. Ooh, this could be a very, very quick lap. Just like Max just needs to hold it down through this section. We could go on for a P1. If not, it's going to be a close P2. Oh, it's a bit wide. That's going to make him lose a bit of time. Is he going to get it? No. A 1:27.8. Lost out on a lot of time there by the scenes of it. Through that final sector, cost him a lot of time. So we got Colin going to start a new lap. Who is the next one? Is it Socio? I believe it's Socio. Oh no, it's not, it's Duxter. Actually no, I take that back, it's Andy. Andy followed by Duxter. Actually Andy's on a burner, so he will be Duxter. And Duxter on a burner as well. Dan coming out to finish his burner lap to go for across the line. Sociopath quickly with a final second to go. He's got P11. Yahoo went sick for 1:28 flat. MDG 7th, 1:28 flat as well. 2,000 behind Yahoo. And here comes Sinks with a 1:28.3. That puts him 12. And that Colin, he's got a lap DQ'd, so his lap won't count, no matter if he finishes or not. So the next one will be Andy. Let's see how far he gets. Oh, it's a bit wide there. 1:03.9 through the middle. 5 tenths up, which at the moment he's pushing P4, which is good. You just need to hold this section down to a little bit more than you probably want to. Nicely in, nicely out. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, this is a flying lap. Oh, it's third. 1:27.8. And that is LB 7 for 1:27.9. Duxter 15 for a 1:28.4. Yahoo is finished. So who are we waiting for? MDG is also finished. Dan is putting. And that's everyone finished. We're losing JJ, Colin, Synced, Sociopath and Duxter, with Max actually locking down first place this time. 1:27.3. Need 3 tenths of a second quicker than Cameron, who was on a slower lap than his P1, but that is not to doubt the fact that he'd still be 2 tenths quicker. Perfectly justified, Colin, honestly. And he thinks he's not quick enough for 2-1. Yeah, here he is, and he's Q3 on quality. I don't think it's the fact that he's not fast enough, but I think it's the fact that he doesn't want to go. Anyways, we'll go back through the 5 we're losing. We're losing JJ, Colin, Sings, Sociopath, and Duxter to top it off. We top 3, Max, Mr. Porter, and Dear Andy. Who is going to get the early exit? Looks, we've got a Ferrari preparing to leave, but look at Cameron Poulter's on his way to the exit. I believe we've got Mr. Cameron on for yet. We've got Mr. Poulter, who's managed to escape the clutches of everyone else first. So he'll be your pace setter. Closely followed by Albie, one of the quicker drivers. I say quicker drivers. Alright, we'll see about Andy. We'll see about that. I don't care what you think. You might think you're not quick enough for a T1, but I don't care. You don't deserve to be in Tier 3. Get out. If I don't see you next season, if you're not in Tier 2 or T1, I'm reporting a robbery. I don't care. Whether you like it or not. Oh, so I'll allow the Tier 2. I don't care as long as you get out Tier 3. Give everyone else a chance, man. You and Blue need to get out. If they move up on me, appealing the decision. Oh, don't worry, there will be a full-on riot. Not a Tier 3 will be banded against the admin chat. You accept that conditions, otherwise we go on strike. The news flash of next week. Tier 3's gone on strike of Andy not moving. How would you look at that? Andy's rapid. Alright, you can say what you want, Blue, but that doesn't change the fact that you're just as quick, if not quicker. So you'll be moving up as well. Don't act like you're not going anywhere. Don't worry, you're moving as a double package. You're being put on the same team next season, Tier 1, deal with it. You're fighting against each other now, next season you're working with each other, let's see how good you are then. One 27.3. Cameron Poulter. Unbelievable. And as if that wasn't quick enough, here comes Ryan Ricard 127.2. MDG third with a 128.3. And who is next? Is it Scotty? There it is. Going through turn 17 to turn 18. He's going to be going forefront for, I think, yeah, P3. 127.9. Nice lap for this. Nice lap there, Scott. Right, who's next? Andy Boy, 128.3. Yeah, we'll see how long that stays. Bruges 128.1, that puts him to P4. Albie, he's DQ'd of his lap, so be Max next 103.3 up until middle sector. These are getting psychotic. Through last turn of turn 18. Is he quick at 127 or 194? Whoever getting ever closer to that 126. We could get it by the end of the session. It'll be only time will tell. A 104.2 for Dan. Fighting for about 121, 123, puts him 7th. A nice Scotty back there. He's Scotty on a lap. No, he's not. Okay, so we have one of the McLarens probably comes to the pit. Yeah, that's Andy going to pits. The other Mercedes behind him going to the pits. Dan's going pit lane, I assume. Yeah, so everyone's in the pits. It won't be long. It'll be about 30-45 seconds until everyone starts rolling back out again, going for the final laps of Q3, getting those final best laps. It won't be a wave call. Everyone will be singing goodbye. It'll be a collective chant. One enough to mark down the entire disdain of the pain they've caused. So we've got MDG follow Albi. They're going to be the first ones to put in these final laps. Who will be next? Whoever it is, they are taking their time. Remember, going slowly around to warm the tyres up on this track does take around 1 minute 45. So that means another 8 people have got to fit in around 30 to 45 seconds. Hello, Hans. How you doing, lad? Here we go. Yeah, PTSD until we'll get today and tomorrow, today into next week. You got Great Britain today, and then you got Brazil next week. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Well, Cameron just has enough of white lines already. Of course. Commentary is one of the things I used to do. Coming back is nostalgia, is the way to put it. We'll have no, it'll be MDG is first, but he'll be going on to he'll be getting off the burner lap and going on to his proper. I'll be also going off the burner into proper. Who else will be having? It'll be Max coming off his out lap. Two times quicker for MDG there. That's putting him contesting both P5 with Bruges. If he can carry on improving, he can push up into P4 near Scotty. Right, what's this middle sector going to be for MDG? A 103.8. He's 3 times quicker now. He's pushing towards Scotty. Hold down this sector here. Turn 16, nicely in, nicely out of turn 17. Going for the final corner at turn 18, and that's going to put him into P4. A 127.7. That is unbelievable out there, MDG. Next one we'll have is Albie going through the last corner. Where's this going to put him? It looks like a very good lap. It's P4 just above MDG. He gets one lap and Albie just has to step it up. 127.8. That's a very, very nice lap. This is Max, he's going quicker apparently, he's going to do the 126, oh, 127 flat there. It's just Dan, it's Scotty, and he has improved ever so slightly, but not enough to catch up to MDG, and that finishes him off with 127.8. Cameron coming through the final corners, where's it going to put him? P2, or 127.2, just ahead of Rabico. Mr. Bijahi coming through now. That puts him P4, 127.5. Bruce misses 8th. And Rabico doesn't improve. He's over by 7 thousandths. Andy Boy coming through. And he's burning up. He's lost that there. And Dan's paid. So that is your top 10. And Max taking first. Just off the 126s. And then you got Dan pinned for the P10 there with 128.3. All in all, a very, very good quality session all over the entire 3 of them. This will be an interesting start. Max being new to the league, and he's already came out and swept. Obviously, Q1 by the he didn't put a lot of pressure on, but Q2 and Q3 has sweet. You go 3, you get Max P1, you got Mr. Porter, Rabico, Jahu, Albie, MDG, Scotty, Bruges, Andy Boy, and finishing off with Dan. And that concludes your top 10 for today, lads. And females, what females? Well, I'm saying females, ladies, sure, yeah. Well, this should be interesting. Even with this bottom 10, the top 10, the 10 lower is still very much in contention, because it doesn't matter what your quality pace is if you can't hold it. You don't hold it for into the race. There's no point having it in the quality. Now we'll see just how quick Max is, because if he's going to stay as quick as he is on the quali sessions, then it should should be an interesting race to see Cameron to try and go for it. Cameron is a bit sporty that he didn't get the 126, but it's understandable. A 126 on there would be absolutely lovely. Well, you'll be going on to the formation lap now. It's quite shocking. Where before the race we had Colin complain about not getting in his Aston, despite being an Aston driver, and the new guy that's replaced him is doing better than he has done in the last couple of races. It's quite funny, he's complaining about not getting his car, and yet someone's representing the car is better than he can. So Max starting on hards with Cameron on medium, so Cameron's going to go for a medium hard strategy. Rabico and Yahoo also on hards, with Bruges also on hards, and along with Duckster. Everyone else on medium, so by the scenes the majority of people have gone for the medium hards in anticipation for an early safety car which can allow them to pit for the hards. And the hards people are looking like to go for a nice one out of the race and then go on to mediums. Robin disqualified. Alright, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's lights out and away we go. Got Max getting off well. Cameron also getting off well with Yahoo on the inside, but can't get past. I'll be pushing the outside of Yahoo. Albie's managed to get past Yahoo and Rabico. Oh, and there's been a collision. What's happened? MDG's around. No. Poor MDG. Oh, that's lost him out in a lot of positions. Like, by the scenes here, Max and Cameron have held their positions. Albie managed to get 2 early jumps. And Rabico got jumped by 2 people off the start. Cameron's getting a bit aggressive. Doesn't want to lose out to the new driver today. Well, he said he's been put on a string, but he's got the mediums on as well, so he'll be quicker than Max. It's just how far can he push those mediums to get past Max without the DRS from the 3rd lap. He's going down the inside. Oh, We've already got a 5-second penalty for corner cutting and the gaining of a position. Cameron is right behind Max. He's pushing those mediums as much as he can to get past Max. So we've got JJ in the pits. Looks like there must have been an early collision. What's happened? Oh, Max's span! Is Cameron collided with him? I think Cameron collided with him. So Cameron's had a collision with Cameron's got gone for the overtake by the seams of it, and he's colliding Max, and Max is now down to 19th. That's unfortunate. All the way down from his P1 of having the fully dominant quali session and straight off the start to being down to P19 purely of the collision. But now we've got Albion first, leading by nearly a 2-second gap, with Rabico behind him, and Mr. Porter not too far behind him either. Looks like we've got Colin pushing. That Colin past Duxter by the seams of it. IFR is from 20th to 10th already. Getting a bit aggressive and needs to calm down because otherwise he's going to go too wide. Fabico, the first lap of 132.3 there compared to Albie's 132.5 I believe it was. Oh, and is that Jahu? Yep, Jahu's around. That's unfortunate for Jahu there. Seems to be a string of early collisions has caused a bit of a separation in the field. You've got the two at the back of Max and Jahu with their little group of their own, and then JJ unfortunately nearly 43 seconds back. Dan is into 4th. There's a yellow flag. Who's around now? It's Bruges. Oh no. Is it Bruges around 10-8 by the seams of it? That's unfortunate for Bruges. Well, that means you've got Max right behind him now, and he will be looking for that position. Well, that's a quick sector off of Max there. He's gonna get DRS. Ah, and he storms past. Like he was never there. Nice confident overtaking from Max. 131.7 of Cameron there. Cameron's got the fastest lines. Cameron is pushing Rabico by the seams of it. Ooh, this. Well, looks he's gonna go for it here. Oh, he's gone for it. Is he gonna get it though? That's the question. Rabico's fighting back. He's gonna get the outside. Yes, he does get the outside overtime. He's DRS as well. He can use as much of the space as he can now. He's gonna try and get back to Albie. Doing back Albie's one of the people also on the medium compound. So that's one thing you'll be looking for. Ah, and Tormund is round once again. Cameron seems to have caused a very 4 attempts within the last sector. Seems to be Albie's on a little bit of issues coming through the sector. Through Mags and Beckett. By seems to be. Albie's got the higher wings by seems of it because he's gained around 2 tenths there, but then we get back on the straight and that time just falls away. That's interesting because this track, while being along straight lines, is also very tricky when it comes to turns. You don't want to be going to get someone with higher wings unless they're directly behind you, because then they can't get the overtake. And that's that Tormund around again. Yes, it is. That's a penalty, 3-second penalty. Road ducks there, by using multiple warnings. Cameron's going to do anything he can to catch up to RB, and obviously being on the equal compound is not helping Cameron too much, because he's got RB equaling the pace, and also the ERS variation with RB's been at 75 and Cameron's been at 22, also plays quite a hard, quite a high favour of RB with a straight up engine power. You can see the comparison of the 120, the 186 of him going into that corner. Let's see, 185, 186 going into that corner, and 188 for Cameron, even with the left ERS, showing the lower wings there. Using the ERS again, he's pushing all the ERS he can get out of the car, just keeping enough to if he needs it. He needs to get Rabico out of that DRS as well. If he wants to get away effectively, he needs to get Rabico out, and he needs to get in Albi's. If he can get in Albi's DRS and get Rabico out of his DRS, he can fully optimise and run away with Albi. He's closing in. He's on near the second mark. We're into the corners and that's something where he loses the time. I believe he's just gonna miss out. Yeah, by just under a tenth, he loses out on the DRS. But that won't be an issue for Cameron, because he'll be slower now. But then when it gets through to these little straights here, and then going to Cameron, is he going to get the DRS? Yes, he does. He's just out snuck it. Securely in that second mark now. Getting off quickly, he's into 7/7, 131 flat lap there. Cameron really pushing those tyres. Oh, it's Max, he's gone off wide. I'm not sure what's happened there with Max, but he's gone off wide. It's not by a safety car, but it seems if there's not a peep and is securely off the track. They haven't seen it worthy of the safety car. Well, he's just gone straight into the wall opposite. That's unfortunate. That was very dominant session for Max there, and they're all a bit lost in a single corner. Bruges, spin there, I believe turn 4. Cameron's right behind Albi now. 410 gap. DRS, ERS blazing. Albi's just a sitting duck. Is he gonna get it? Ooh, Albi's trying to push back. He's going for it. No, he's gonna hold off for the next DRS zone, it seems. I think he can get from, well, seems it, he's just over 10% as well. There's the red light flash at the back. He knows now like how low Cameron's DRS is. He's going to use that to his advantage on the DRS zone. Just stay close and he can get it within this zone. Now these two are together, it's going to be a close fight. Who can stay in the DRS and who can use the DRS to get past. Here he goes, he's got DRS. Is he going to use DRS? No, he's not. He's holding off by the seams of it. He's going to And that's interesting. I think if you use the DRS there, you get past. I think at the same time he wants to keep the DRS for the main straight instead of losing it again to Cameron. Albie showing what he's got the quicker car coming through this section, but he has lost a bit of time on that last corner. Cameron not using the ERS, neither is Albie, he's fully saving on that ERS. I wonder what Albie's playing at to hold off so much. It's interesting to what his plan is to hold off on both zones. Oh, and that is a penalty for Andy. Seems like we've had a spin in the Matthias, but I seem to be span round on turn 15. Most likely he's gone too deep and span into the corner. Yeah, he'll be back in DRS here. Now, is he going to use the RS? Or is he holding off again? No, once again he's holding off. It's interesting because he's losing. He's losing more than he's gaining. He's not using the ERS. He might just wait until it's the last brake lap before they pit and then fully push, because he knows that you'll get out of the pits quicker. I'll be closing in on Cameron, but he's once again not close enough. I do question what Albie's strategy is. Is he waiting for Cameron's tyres to fall off because he knows he's been pushing more to catch? I'm not quite sure what his true intentions are, but he's lost around 2/10 in that sector. And once again, he's no use of ERS. Neither is Cameron. It's quite interesting what's going on. Neither of them dare to touch the RS. I mean, Cameron is fair enough, but I'm not sure. It's that MDG is round again. He just can't seem to get the car under control, trying to straighten it back out. Oh, you're right behind him again. Once again, no ERS. You could be a lot closer. He's only gaining around less than a tenth in these zones, when realistically he could be gaining a lot more, and we're just only gaining these little parts in the main DRS zones. It's not good enough for him because it's not going to get him anyway. If anything, he's just going to lose more time on the later sections. And Dan's pitted, Colin has pitted as well. So where the pit stops, but I seem to have gone on to the 15 lap pods by the seems of it. Albie, he's going to be 6 temps down going to this again, as he was last time. Here he is, there's the ERX, just for a little bit to boost him off the start, and that gains him at nearly a tenth and a half. But he just wants to keep within the DRS at the moment. There's no more about it. Tormund, another penalty. See, there it is. See, Cameron used a bit of DRS there. I reckon he's using it again. I seen you, he's trying his hardest to get out of the DRS before going into the straight. I think the second he breaks that ERS train to Albie, so Albie will go, Albie will drop off, but he's used the ERS to give him the speed boost to get in. He's back into 410s as he was all the times before. Oh, there it is. Cameron's gone into the pits. Is Cameron going for the early pit stop in hope to actually catch Albie on the next lap? That's going to be interesting. I assume that I might have followed him in, but I think he's holding off. He's going to see if he can get the quicker lap out, and then beat and see if he can beat Cameron out of the pits and get out of him while both on hards. We'll have to see in comparison of Albie's hards and Albie's mediums and the hards of Cameron. By far, he's unbelievable. He has gone into the pits. Cameron is coming around turn 15. He's coming into the latter part of sector 3. We've got Albie. He's in and out. He's coming out. All this is going to be very close. I think Albie might get him. Albie's going to get it. Ooh. Albie's got it by quite a bit. But I seem to it, Cameron's lost out there. Cameron's lost out on nearly 1.4 seconds. Ooh. Lost out on nearly 1.4 seconds, but that's quickly close to 8 tenths. It's less than that now, 3 tenths. Cameron is storming. Don't know what's happened with... Oh my gosh, I don't know what's happened with Albie, but it is shocking. He cannot turn and Cameron has stormed past. By far into third. Obviously we've had the 3 pit stops before, and obviously with Albie and Cameron both pitting. So by far is around He's around P8 at the minute, and for IFR that's unbelievable. He's gained around 12 to 13 positions, or from the last position. IFR pitting, Cameron going through. Oh, Cameron's actually gone quicker on the hards. Colin's gone quicker. Oh. Actually, the ERS difference there is quite a noticeable amount. IFR is P10. You're going to call it P10, P11? Oh, IFR spun out the pits. Oh no, he's got the acceleration too quickly. Oh no. Oh, that's unfortunate for IFR. Oh no. By the looks of it, these two are these 3 are the 3 that have stayed on. Bruges is still on the hard. JJ's still on the 12 lap mediums. So
So that means he pitted on lap 1 then, but he's yeah, that'd be from his own collision. Five seconds for Arabico, 3 seconds Duckster, 3 seconds for Andy, 3 seconds for NDG, and along with that Tormund, and Colin is stormed past Bruges. No concerns, no issues, and that's Bruges into the pits. Albie's out the 1 point, out the second he needs for the DRS. I don't know what's happened with Albie, but I see he's gone to the hards and he's dropped off a bit there, and Cameron is just storming away. We still have Shahu and Duxton to pit. Duxton will still be one of the higher people on track. He's got 14-second gap to Shahu. And I'm just under a 20-second gap to Cameron. He will be high up there, he will be at least top 7. Oh, there's a yellow flag and it's MDG. That Mr. Poulter he's just trying to break away as much as he can. Get as much time away from Albie as possible, because he still has the 2 ahead of him to pit. He's enough to worry. There we are. Those 2 have pitted. Yahu. So Ramco still P6 and it's right behind Dugster as well. Oh, Ramco another penalty. It's not what he wanted. But Ramco will be on the mediums now. He'll be time to play catch up for him. Try and catch up to Scotty as much as possible. But this is who we really watch. Cameron Poulter, start on P2, not sure what happened between him and Max towards the start, dropped down to around P4, P5, and now he's returned to his the pole position. There's that 2.5 second gap formed for Cameron. Bruges with the quickest lap, 1:36, there's 1:30.6 there. Good lap. Nearly 10 seconds behind Matthew, even P15 as well for the placement point. Yeah. Well, looks like Colin is catching up to Albie here. in the quickening rate as well. The DRS is not helping at all. DRS equal ERS. This is a very, very bad position for Albis. Albi's got a penalty there. Colin also on the penalty. Colin is storming. Is he going to get Albi round the outside? Ooh, he's got him. That's a nice one there for Colin. Into the B2 position. Now it's a chase for Cameron if he can do it. If not, it's more of a player holding off Albi. He's dropping off Albi there. Albi is going more DRS. By the looks of it, Connor's got genuinely more straight up pace. But it seems that Albi will still be in for DRS even into this, but he will, I don't believe he'll be anywhere close enough to actually catch up to Colin. He's going to push it though, he's got the RSR bit, but it seems that he's doing a similar strategy to Cameron. He's just staying close enough to stay in the RS and hope to trail him and catch up Cameron. Closer, yeah. I'm not using DRS again. He's using utilising DRS as much as possible, but he's not pushing it enough to catch. But I seems a bit Colin just wants to hold on there. Albi's still pushing Colin. There's not too much between them. It seems Albi's just trying to surf behind Colin. I think he's going to leave this as late as possible. We've got Duxton not too far behind Rabico. We've got Dan not too far behind his own teammate. We don't know how much he'll push that. Robin is close to Socio, and there's a yellow flag but nothing's there. Not quite sure what happened there. Robin Wright is not too far behind Socio. He's just over 5-6 tenths, bouncing around that area. Albi once again just staying within those 5-6 tenths as well. He's not pushing, just hold. It's an interesting strategy from Albi, but I don't know if he's winning. It's because he doesn't want to push, or he's going to just leave it until later. I'm not quite sure what the strategy has been for Albi this race. He's been holding off for quite a lot. And there's a yellow flag, and is that Barouge? Yes, it is. And he's lost a bit of time actually to call it. He's lost just under 4 tenths in his last couple of laps. Cameron has had a very good race. Despite the little tangle with Max towards the start, he went down to 4th, got past, and he's securely holding that P1 at the moment. You just got to keep that secure now. Albi still trying to keep up in the DRS call. He's losing up a bit of time though, so he's going to have to use some of the ERS, and I think he knows it. It's not something he wants to do. It seems he's trying to keep it as scarce as possible. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get up in with the DRS zones. I think he just doesn't want to lose out on those behind. All of them 3-second penalties, but oh, is that Barouge on the starting line? Yes, it is. Oh, he's still just under 7 tenths behind Colin. Is he going to use the DRS off the start a bit here just to get exposed? No, he's just going to use the DRS. I don't believe he's actually trying to get past Colin at this point. I think he doesn't want the fight, he doesn't want to hold the 3rd position. Oh. Albie's now out of that DRS zone. I think that's not what matters too much. Oh, and that's MDG has been lapped. Colin is now nearly 2 seconds behind. Cameron is really slowing off, but I don't know just how much can Colin push, but I don't think Colin will try anyways. As due to the penalties, he has to get 3 seconds ahead of him. That means he'd have to gain 5 seconds on Cameron within the next lap. I don't believe he'll even attempt to try that. But quite frankly, he doesn't need to. This has been an outstanding drive from Colin today. Unbelievable. It seems we've got a battle of sociopath for 94. Seems we not want to let go. Oh, and Robin's gone. Oh no. Go on, Robin, get going, keep the 11th place, lad. Andy boys are storming behind now. Sociopath keeping close to IFR. Gux does try to stay close to Rebico. Well, seems like gap's reforming with Colin and Cameron. Seems to drop off at areas as of Max and Beckett. Getting back on straights without DRS. Cameron's lower wing setups where it seems. Oh, Colin's gone! No! Oh, he's doing an unbelievable race for Colin as well. Oh no! Oh, that is truly unfortunate. And that's it. Cameron Poulter wins in Silverstone. P2 Albie, P3 Rabico, P4 Scotty, P5 Colin, P6 Duckster, P7 Dan, 8 Sociopath, 9th IFR, 10 Skinks, 11 Robin, 12th we've got Andy Boy, 13th we've got Mechanical, 14th Matthias, 5 Tormund, we've got Bruges coming down. I don't know if the penalty's going to affect him now. Bruges will take 16. We'll have JJ coming through with Jahu just behind for 17th and 18th, and MG's already finished a lap behind on P19. Celebrations continue on for the lads. And one final time, Cameron closing off with a win in P1, Albi P2, Rabico P3, Sky P4, Colin P5, Duxter P6, Dan P7, Sociopath P8, IFR P9, Sinks P10, Robin P11, Andy Boy P12, Mechanical P13, Matthias P14, Tormund P15 finishing off the points, and then Bruising P16, JJ P17, Shahu P18, and MDJ P19 with Max DNFing for 20th. And that has been round 14. We will see you next week in Brazil. Thank you very much and good night.